You're watching Fugitive Red-Eye, and welcome to another episode of OverAnalyzing, the series where I take a more in-depth look at the fictional universes which I love. Now we're on to part 3 of my analysis of the Red Dwarf novels, so today I'm going to be going over the second book, Red Dwarf Better Than Life. Better Than Life picks up right where Infinity Welcomes Careful Drivers left off, with the characters stuck in the game Better Than Life. However, Rimmer's subconscious has fucked it all up. It's basically made it so that his body that he had has been repossessed, and he is now in the body of a prostitute by the name of Trixie LaBouche. He then shows up in Lister's hometown in that prostitute body, going there saying that he knows Lister, and makes Kochanski and the twins leave Lister, at which point they decide to leave the game for good. They go gather up the cat and Crichton, and make their way out of the game. At which point, they discover that a planet is heading towards them. So, they have to knock the planet into the orbit of a sun in order to prevent it from hitting them. So, they're going to play pool with planets. And as you've correctly guessed, this was later reused in the episode Whitehole, with some tweaking. That being said, Lister goes out in Starbug to play pool with planets, but this time, the planet that's coming towards them actually hits Starbug, and Lister is marooned on the planet. Rimmer's temporarily with him, but then goes back up on the ship. It plays out a lot of the plot of the episode Marooned. However, in this, the planet thaws out, and Lister later discovers that this planet was once Earth. It has since become a garbage world, which was the dumping ground for the solar system. The way it ended up in deep space is it somehow, launched itself out of orbit due to all the methane buildup that all the trash and stuff had left on it, specifically the fecal matter that was left in one specific area. Lister stays on Earth, and Rimmer did say he would be back to get him. Back on Red Dwarf, however, they are near a black hole, so time dilation is in effect. Holly, of course, only had a limited amount of time left to live because of his increased intelligence. If you've seen Whitehole, you know what I'm talking about. But luckily, the Toaster was there talking to Holly the whole time, and he actually knows how to get them through the black hole safely. So as an interesting twist, Talkie Toaster actually saves the crew in this novel. In exchange, though, he forces them to eat a ton of toast. Once they go and pick Lister up, due to the time dilation, he is now 60 years old. They do bring him back aboard the ship, and pretty much the entire plot of Polymorph plays out. Now in the abridged version, they removed most of the polymorph stuff, but in the original actual novel, it plays out pretty much in its entirety. Lister actually dies of a heart attack, but Holly, with the limited runtime he has left, is switched on by Rimmer, so Rimmer can say, Lister's dead, just wanted to let you know. But, because he has an IQ of 12,000 now, Holly's able to go ahead and come up with a plan to save Lister. So the book ends with them dropping Lister and the remains of Christine Kochanski on Backwards World. The both of them revive, and that's where the book ends, with the two of them growing young together, along with their two twin boys. Obviously, I left a lot of stuff out in summarizing this, but like I said, it is hard to condense an entire book into this video, so forgive me on that. But that is the gist of Better Than Life. I'll see you in part 4, where I talk about the third novel, Last Human.
Subscribe to Fugitive Red-Eye.